Okay, so today I'm going to discuss the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust, and that is aluminum. So we see this a lot. Here's a soda can. This is my Coke Zero can. I drink a lot of that every day. It's great. I like Coke Zero. It doesn't have much sugar. Anyway, so aluminum is Al. For my British friends, it's pronounced aluminium, but we kind of ignore the IUM ending. It's atomic number 13, Al. 26.98 is the mass. Whoa, 26.98 is the atomic mass. Has the electron configuration neon, and the 3s2 and 3p1 orbitals are filled. So that means it's kind of in the same column as boron. So it's got basically three electrons in its outer valence shell. And so aluminum was discovered way back in 1825 by a Danish physicist, Hans Christian Ørsted. And so he kind of discovered and isolated aluminum. It was actually more valuable than gold at the time, right? Because, it was kind of rare. And it took until the 1886 approximately to get the Hall-Heroult process. And so that was developed by Hall-Heroult, a French engineer, and an American engineer, Charles Martin Hall. They developed that process for extracting aluminum from bauxite. And bauxite is the main main ore in the Earth's crust where that has aluminum bound in there. Aluminum is really useful. If you kind of look at it, there's some aluminum on the back of my iPad. So you got glass on the front. I think I pointed that out. You got aluminum. I like Apple because, they use aluminum in their computers. It's a little bit more durable than the plastic that some of the other manufacturers use, but that's just my opinion. I'm kind of an Apple person anyway. And so aluminum also resists corrosion naturally because it binds really well to oxygen, which is a highly electronegative element. So Al2O3, you got three oxygens bound there, and those really bind very tightly to the aluminum. And so it's really strong, it's really stable, and so it doesn't corrode with atmospheric oxygen the way like copper might, for example. So that's actually really good. And it's also very lightweight. It's lighter than iron by considerable amount, so it doesn't weigh quite as much. And it's also highly recyclable, right? So, the street value of aluminum is about 78 cents per pound. So make sure you recycle these cans after you use them, right? Save the earth.